All right, I'm excited about this next segment. Certainly, Tampa Bay is famous for a lot of things. One of them, baseball history. In fact, did you know that Tampa has one of the highest numbers of Major League Baseball players per capita in the country? And our long and rich history is about to be celebrated in a big way with the grand opening of the Tampa Baseball Museum, where it all began in Ybor City. And joining us this morning, a very special guest, the CEO of the Ybor City Museum Society, Chantal. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Welcome to our museum.
Oh, I was telling you before we got started, my family, certainly a baseball family. We love everything about baseball. And then certainly you match that with the history that we have here. Chantal, kind of take everybody back and talk about the importance of the history, certainly right here in Ybor City, that I think some people may not realize.
Well, before we had the Rays and we had minor league teams and many other things related to baseball that we know, spring training and so forth, we had baseball in Tampa and Ybor City. When Tampa had 700 people, they had a baseball team. But when the Cubans came to work in the cigar industry, that's really when baseball began its iconic history, about 135 years ago. The first team here in Ybor was in 1887. It was created by the Cubans, and they then, after that, began sharing the game with other immigrants who came here, and the immigrants spoke Spanish or Italian or other languages, but baseball was their universal language. They would play together on Sundays as a recreation, but as part of our cultural fabric, and that is a diversity that is started in baseball then as it is now.
Oh, I love that. We were just looking at some pictures of the actual museum. Talk about how special that place is, of where you were joining us now, where they actually had to move the home from Al Lopez.
This is Al Lopez's childhood home. It was built in 1905. He lived here as a child with his 7 siblings, parents and grandparents in this little house. And then he bought it and lived in it with his family for about 50 years. That's the day it was moved, and that's Al Lopez Jr., Al's son, watching that. And this is Al as a young catcher with the Brooklyn team. So, he went all the way from being Tampa's first major league player, manager, and Hall of Fame inductee, and that's when he was, of course, a manager. These are the Tampa Smokers working out. That was our first minor league team in about 1960.
Wow. I just love this. Invite people out this weekend. It's going to be an exciting weekend. What can people see when they come to this museum?
They see everything from artifacts that, from the very beginning all the way to artifacts that are current and former major and minor league players and managers, and of course the Rays. So you see behind me minor league, you would see the Tampa Tarpons, the Tampa Yankees, and the Smokers, of course.
Yeah. Oh, so who's going to be there this weekend? Because I know it's going to be a great lineup, a great celebration.
Well, we're going to have a lot of VIPs, including Commissioner Kemp and Mayor Castro, to play, to introduce and dedicate the museum. We're going to have other VIPs. We're going to have some MLB alumni. Aside from the ceremony, we have home runs in history from 10 to 1 over in Centennial Park with the Ybor City Saturday Market, as well as over at the Ybor City Museum State Park. And of course, very, very big VIPs are the family of Al Lopez and Mary Alvarez, who really initiated this project for us. She's the one that started the whole thing, and she's been working with us for a long, long time. She's just the fairy godmother of this museum.
Oh, I just love this. Well, again, congratulations. I know this has been a lot of work in the making on this. Is that the best website place to start, maybe, I guess, to figure out when they can come and get all the details?
Absolutely. And one thing, we are certainly going to have tours of the museum from 11 till 4, even after the events end. But we do highly recommend and ask, actually, that you go online and purchase a half-price ticket to the museum that day. They'll be half price, but we're doing time entry just for everybody's safety this time.
Yep, sounds good. Sounds like a good plan. Well, Chantal, again, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and best of luck for this weekend. I know it's going to be great.
Thank you. And please bring your family out.
I know. We will be there. We can't wait. Yes.
All right. Well, thank you, Carly. We'll see you on Saturday then.